People said to us when we started working on this film, move on. Move on. People won't engage with this story anymore. You already told the story. It traveled, it won the award, the media was talking about it. Move on. And these are well-meaning, kind-hearted, good citizens. Why are you telling this story? Tell another story. And I understand. But that's exactly why this film was so important. Because it's our resistance against a culture that moves on too quickly, that gives up too easily. And if our storytellers and our artists also give in, then when will we find ourselves, our souls? And Obianuju is that rare Nigerian who doesn't move on for 10 years. People move on after 1 year, they move on after 2 years because they know that there is often no justice. People disappear every day, detained for decades by the police, by the army, by random politicians who believe themselves to be above the law. This is our story. This is our wound. This is our ongoing trauma. But Obianuju stands as a rebuke to a people whose hearts and souls and spirits have been broken. She says, no, no. And so I join her to say no. No to this moving on. No. And that's why after the first film, this became our protests against the system, against the culture. This became a long-term project where we've immersed ourselves with Obianuju. We will not stop making films about this unless she stops. We will not give up as long as she doesn't give up. So this one film is the symbol and the totem of our resistance. We went into it knowing that it could be a voice screaming into the void. We knew. We didn't even expect anyone to call her in for a hearing. She's been on the streets for 10 years and nothing. We knew that it might end up in nothing, because nothing is often the end of the Nigerian cry for justice. But that's exactly why this film had to be made. Because there is no happy ending, because there is no resolution, there is no conclusion, there is no catharsis. This is the trauma in which we exist. And it's a story that has to be told to ourselves. Sometimes we just shouldn't move on. No.